I can remember at 12 years old, my brother taking us to ride. My brother's 17 years old, and clouds were like cotton candy. My father was 19 years old when he built his first airplane in Georgia, and maybe it got off the ground that far. I remember my aunts telling me about sewing the fabric for the covering of the wings and the tail. He was 49 and left mother with 9 children. Mother was she was the strength of the family. She was a positive person. She encouraged us to fly.
And over 100 years after that historic first flight, Pat Epps carries on his family's aviation legacy in Atlanta, Georgia, where he and, of course, family own and operate Epps Aviation at DeKalb Peachtree Airport, Georgia's second busiest airport next to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International.
Of course, the spinner, propeller.
Pat has had a lifetime of adventures.
Taxi light, landing light.
And he's not through yet.
And here he comes, folks.
When I was a senior in high school, my brother Doug taught me to fly. Then he found a real instructor to sign me off so I could solo.
Pat went on to college at Georgia Tech, where he received a degree in mechanical engineering. Married his high school sweetheart, Ann, and the following week, the newlyweds left for Seattle, where Pat went to work for Boeing. Then, like his 5 brothers, he enlisted to fly in the military. After 6.5 years in the Air Force, Pat got out and was soon an airplane dealer, then a distributor, then a buyer, owning Atlanta Air Service.
May 1965, we started this business, Epps Aviation, been here since.
But then there are the side trips, like doing a roll in his Bonanza over the North Pole, or 7 visits to Greenland to recover a rare P-38 Lightning, buried 265 feet beneath the ice.
And it flies today.
Or being part of the 50th anniversary of D-Day, piloting a DC-3 with close friend Don Brooks, or flying the Liberty Bell from Maine to Prestwick, Scotland. Or his generosity with his time, resources, and money to promote the future of aviation education.
When we land, and it squats, then you can't put up the landing wheels.
But for Pat Epps, it all comes back to family and their legacy in aviation. Pat and Ann's children, Pat, Marion, and Elaine, are all seasoned pilots. And there seems to be a future for the grandchildren.
Do it the other way, the wing goes down, and we come this way. Makes an airfoil, so the tail goes up. Take off from the ground when it's raining and the clouds, it's an overcast, and you go up and just right here in Atlanta, and you break out at 3,000 feet, and it's perfectly clear and blue, and it's beautiful. Whatever God you like at that time, He's present.